You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Remy, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing Ensiferum back down the rabbit hole. Today we are doing the song Treacherous Gods, which is from their first self-titled album. Can't wait to get back to it, Chronicans. Let's do it. Ooh, we're in the snow. God, this is such Yari riffs. Ooh, enchanting. Nice intro here. That got heavy. But still melodic, you know? They sound so much like WINTERSUN that I feel like they would be a complete different entity without Yari. And I know I believe the first two albums is when Yari's there. So I'm really happy to kind of dive into Ensiferum into this epoch of their existence, but I'm also very excited to see Ensiferum without Yari, to see what they're really going to sound like, because this is really up my alley. It has all the atmospheric like moods that it's presenting here as well. You go into the snow, and here we go.
The wind is blowing strong when it's frozen cold and relentless starts. It lays dead and hollow land of ice.
Incredible guitar work. I love this clean singing here. Oh man, iconic guitar here. Something I noticed here too, again, this song is incredible. Really, the guitar is just taking over for me, and there's very memorable moments when not singing, that guitar riff comes right back in. But I'm noticing here with the Spotify, since we're picking Spotify right now, when they're kind of all harmonizing there with their clean vocals, everything is written here in lowercase other than the beginning of the sentence. But when we're doing the calling of the howling wind right now, and he's screaming into it and growling, now it's all capital. So there's something about this moment that is maybe the pinnacle moment or the foundation of what they're trying to talk about here. This is treacherous God, so is raging in the realms of north, creations of ice rising mighty into the sky. So it's what all these treacherous gods are doing. And I think that's really cool because visually you get to see something is more important of what is coming here, because Treacherous Gods is exactly what they're kind of talking about in this moment too. Transitions in this one. Oh man. The new era's on top of the mountain where the gods are. But they made us fall, those treacherous gods. That's why we call them treacherous, is the things they apparently taught us. And I think that's just so cool that so many different cultures and a lot of metal music really talks about that moment, and it's really like it's mythology, you know? So I always love that mythology and metal mixed together, because I loved mythology before I loved metal. So I think that's always cool on the side part. But the music itself, I think, is the one that's winning here. Obviously, this is up my alley already. I've liked WINTERSUN even before jumping into this channel, but Ensiferum is pre-WINTERSUN, and Yari at like, you know, kind of at his thrashiest peak, in my opinion. And he's like finding his voice in this band. And it reminds me of the first album from WINTERSUN, where before going to Time, where it's a bit more mystical and all that and grandiose, this one is more into the killer metal riffs. And that's what really hooks me, because it makes me want to go back and get to those moments, especially that galloping riff at the end there that led us into that final conclusion there. I thought that was terrific. And if this is their first album as well, this must have really swept the metal scene, in my opinion. This came in 2008, so I really think this would have been incredible. I thought it would have came, maybe the remastered was made in 08, because I thought this was before WINTERSUN, which I thought WINTERSUN started before 2008. But correct me if I'm wrong, y'all, because I was just looking on Spotify here, so sometimes the updated versions have a different date. But regardless of that, I love Ensiferum. I love to see them again. I think next time checking into Ensiferum, I would love to hear what they sound like without Yari, because it has such a WINTERSUN flavor that I'm having a harder time separating it from early WINTERSUN, where I don't want to just have them tied together, because there's still a bunch of other band members and they all were standing out, but because I'm such a guitarist, it was hard for them to stand out for me. So on a second listen, I would have to try to listen to that a bit more. But I love the lyrics. I loved everything I heard. So thank you so much, Remy, for this pick. I agree with you, Remy. Spotify really brings out the music the best out of any recording I have heard. But then sometimes it's so loud, I don't know if you guys can hear my interactions during it, because I can't really hear myself speak that much because it's so loud. So you all can even let me know how the music is sounding on your end too. I'm sure it's fine, you can hear me, but it's definitely coming in loud, and that's what makes Ensiferum sound great for me on the first listen, is hearing it so clearly on the Spotify here. So if you want to see some more Ensiferum come down the rabbit hole, let me know in the comments below. And if you had a good time, hit that like button on your way out and go subscribe to Ensiferum's channel and ours if you have not yet. We are now exiting the rabbit hole, folks. Peace and love. God bless y'all.